Hello and welcome to today's episode of Retail Therapy. I am your host, Meli, and I'm a licensed therapist and post videos making you, pardon my hand there, shopping with me and talking about different topics in mental health as we look at fun things. So today we are in Homegoods. I love this. I love the blue and white. This is really nice. I think it's tucked back there because it's kind of like for spring. Today I thought it would be a great time to talk about fear, since we've got October around the corner and there's a lot of Halloween stuff out. That was the reason why I thought that would be a good topic for today. Look how pretty this is. This is so beautiful. If you have like a really nice dining table and you want like a nice setup for the season, it's really heavy. That's why it's shaking. Back to the topic of fear. Oftentimes, a lot of women who come to me for counseling are dealing with not just anxiety necessarily, but fear specifically. And with that comes a few things that we can touch on. I want to go specific into something that I experienced as a mom, and I know a lot of other ladies did too when they had their first baby. Just feeling kind of those two emotions at the same time, just being so grateful and thankful, for the blessing that it is to have a child, but then also at the same time kind of having that sort of intrusive thought of, oh my gosh, what if something were to happen to them? And it really just robs you of that joy in that moment. And so something that I realized and that I share with my clients too is to be able to take thoughts captive, like the Bible talks about, making them obedient to Christ. And by that what we're talking about really is, first and foremost, what is your goal, right? If you're a Christian going to counseling, your goal is to have a biblical worldview and to honor God with your thoughts. And so remembering that and bringing that at the forefront can really help you gain that motivation that you need to learn to take thoughts captive and want to be better in that sense. So what does that look like practically? From a practical sense, being able to identify those thoughts that really are keeping you stuck in that anxious cycle and correcting them, meditating on truth instead. So some counselors will tell you, okay, practice thought stopping techniques to just stop thinking that thought. But the brain doesn't really quite work that way. If I tell you don't think about a pink elephant, what are you going to be thinking about? You're going to be thinking about a pink elephant. But if I tell you, okay, replace that negative thought with a truthful thought, then you have something else to think about instead of the pink elephant, instead of the intrusive, scary, negative thought that's keeping you stressed out and anxious. So that is a very sort of basic skill that I go into with my clients. You can have a go-to Bible verse that you meditate on intentionally every day instead. Or in those moments where you catch yourself having those intrusive, fearful thoughts, stopping yourself, picturing a stop sign and stopping yourself and, having that go-to Bible verse, which is the one in Jeremiah. God works all things together for good for those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. So that can be very helpful to meditate on and think about instead in those moments where you feel very anxious and fearful. And another thing to remember is to go a little bit deeper, to surrender control and trust God, even when bad things happen, because we know bad things will happen. Jesus told us, what is it? I'm trying to remember the first part of that verse where it says, take heart, I overcame the world. Okay, I remember now. He said, in this world, you will have trouble, but take heart, I overcame the world. So even if taking it one step deeper into true lasting healing from fear, even if something horrific were to happen to you or to your child or to anyone in your family, God is still good, and He can work those things together for good because you love Him. And you may not really receive that at first, or you may struggle to get that. You may wrestle with that, and that's normal. But the more you intentionally meditate on His truth and you pray and you ask Him to really grow your faith, I think of Daniel in the lion's den, right? To grow your faith, to pray for having a faith like Daniel, that even in something incredibly life-threatening, you can trust the Lord and know that He'll save you if that's His perfect plan. And even if He doesn't, God is still good. That's basically what He said. That is how you find true lasting healing. So anyway, I hope you find that little chat about fear and taking thoughts captive helpful, because that's how you really work through that in a way that gives you lasting peace. Anyway, let's do a couple minutes of just walking through, looking at all these goodies here. Alright, so if you found that little chat helpful, leave me a thumbs up. And in the comments, let me know exactly what you have found helpful when you've had those seasons of high stress, so that you can encourage someone who happens upon the video and might be in a season of high stress. Alright, we're in the snacks now. Although I'm not the biggest fan of Halloween, I think we'll finish in this section. I love the fall season and I love fall goodies, but as I've gotten older, I just feel a personal conviction about Halloween a little bit. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I just don't prefer it. This little guy is pretty cute though, I have to say. This is a cookie jar. Oh, it's taped. He's pretty cute. I like the little pumpkin. Like, if I were to decorate for Halloween, I were to do things that aren't so, I guess, scary, Like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. This is a cute little soap, Hocus Pocus. In other, I guess, news, or in another topic, let me know your thoughts about Halloween in the comments, because I'd like to hear different perspectives. If you want to know mine, I don't think it's like a salvation issue or anything like that. I do think as you grow older, maybe, and you, I guess, are being sanctified more and more into the image of Christ, you're less likely to feel comfortable with things that are clearly celebrating magic, paganism, witchcraft, darkness, That's just my thought. Let me know what you think. But I still have these moments where I'm like, oh, wow, this is so cute. But I struggle with being like, okay, well, I don't think I would want that in my house necessarily. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about that. Here's Mickey. How cute. Did you hear about the recent situation with Disney where there was a person who died at a restaurant because they gave her food that she was allergic to, even after researching allergy safe restaurants and telling them that she had allergies? She actually passed away even after getting an EpiPen and being sent to the hospital. And the husband was suing Disney, and apparently because they're Disney Plus members, there's a term and condition there that you can't sue Disney. And so they were trying to get, I guess, the lawsuit. What would be the actual legal term? I don't know. They were trying to, I guess, not deal with it or not have to pay what he was asking. The husband was just asking for $50,000, not even anything preposterous, And they were trying to make a case that, I guess, that it would be, what's the word? Canceled, void? No, there's a legal term. Anyway, let me know if you've heard about that. But it makes me, kind of opens your eyes to what's going on with Disney and the Disney Corporation and all of these companies that really don't seem to have a heart for people anymore like they used to, maybe. Here we go. This one's a nicer section. Maybe we'll finish off here on a brighter note. Just a little bit more fall time and Thanksgiving. Oh, look at that. Snoopy with a little turkey. Double-sided. Give thanks. That's cute. It's huge. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, these little salt and pepper shakers are beautiful. Oh, it's stuck there. Is it glued? I'm not going to mess with it too much. Just in case. This is really cute too. This is Ray Dunn. How cute is that? 1 cup for all your fall baking. $12.99. That's adorable. My fingers are so red. Let's finish out here. Oh, look, for pumpkin bread maybe? Or is this for like soups? Feels like porcelain. Whoa, please don't fall. That's pretty. $16.99. That's not. It doesn't seem so bad for that, right? Alright, here we go. Oh, how adorable. What kind of critter is this? Is that hedgehog? $12.99. Joey, and that's my son. What kind of critter is this? Ooh, what animal is that?
Can I look?
Look at it.
It looks like a hedgehog.
A hedgehog? That's what I thought. Okay, let's see what's the price. $12.99. Is it like a salt and pepper shaker? Maybe. Oh, look at the gravy boat. Pretty. $12.99. Give thanks.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you can put that back, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Carefully. It's cute too. $5.99. These are nice. And they're actually useful. So if you need some new, I'm blanking out. Mittens? Mitts, I should say. These are nice and festive for the season. And then they have, oh Lord, they've got like that rubbery part here. So you don't spill and drop things like me. Gosh, cute. I love everything in this section. Look how cute this is. $16.99. You can put all your Thanksgiving table nuts and things in that. So adorable. Look at this. Pumpkin pie dish. That feels very sturdy. The kids know they're not supposed to talk when I'm filming and not get in the shot. So they're horsing around a little bit. Ooh, look at this. Is this for soup? No, pumpkin mini casserole dishes. That is so fun. What's the price on that? $9.99, not bad. It's a cute gift. You have someone who's hosting and you want to give them a little something, or like a birthday of someone who usually hosts festivities for the holidays. It's cute. I almost forgot. I usually try to get a clip of journals and notebooks and things for mental health and just like prayer journaling and all that, but 10 out of 10 would not recommend Homegoods for getting journals unless you, don't mind my fingers, want to go through all this. Remember last time I came here, I did look through them and they were pretty pricey. I mean, you're better off maybe going to Ross or Marshall's to find a journal. Actually, I would say Ross would be my number one pick because the prices are great, and even though usually Ross is messy, it's last time I went, I'll link the videos, not like this, and the prices for sure are less than Homegoods and TJ Maxx. Alright, so I think we'll finish out here. I hope you enjoyed this little fall Homegoods shopping adventure and our discussion on fear and worry and how to take thoughts captive.